Today on the channel, we dig into the Marvel Legends What If line with Doctor Strange Supreme and Marvel's Captain Carter. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today, we take a look at the Marvel Legends from the What If line, Doctor Strange Supreme and Marvel's Captain Carter. But remember, for all your Marvel Legends needs and a whole lot more, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. So the What If line is a very interesting kind of offshoot line, I guess. It is Marvel Legends, of course, all the Marvel Legends goodness we've always got over the last 20 years or so, but it's a subline, as this is the What If universe. So I guess myself and probably a lot of you guys out there are thinking, hey, I bought this set. I think they're going to have their own shelf. I don't foresee me mixing these characters in with your traditional Marvel Legends figures. Or maybe that's just my crazy brain. But my plan is I will have like an Age of Apocalypse shelf, of course. And then I'm going to have a What If shelf. So it's kind of same philosophy there. And that's at least where I'm sitting. You say what you want about the series out there. It was kind of middle of the road for me. But I did like the final episodes where they tied all the characters together, which helped support my shelf that I'm going to build out a little bit more. So that's how I took it. You guys in the comments tell me how you took it. But we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We'll see where it goes from there. But we're going to start ladies first like we always do on the channel. So we're going to start with Marvel's Captain Carter. So let's take a look at the packaging on that one. We know this Legends packaging by now. What If has like a bit of a purple background going on to it. We are building the Watcher. He is the Build-A-Figure, but that's not my Watcher. This is not the Watcher I was really looking for, but once again, it does fit in with the What If version of the Watcher. So you take the good, you take the bad, and you take it then, you had the facts of life, I guess. So we do got Build-A-Figure parts, and like I said, too, I don't know, I guess I haven't said it yet, but I'm saying it now. At the end of the week, we're going to rank this whole set from my least favorite to my favorite. We're also going to build the Watcher in that video, so be prepared for that video down the road. So there you go. But you got Captain Carter in there, you got the Watcher Build-A-Figure pieces, you got the shield going on, you got a little What If on the top, glamour shot on the side, same glamour shot over there, warnings. And then you got warnings and stuff like that, foreign languages, all kinds of craziness down below that nobody ever wants to read. You got the whole lineup here, big set. You got the cross cell there. You're going to build the Watcher. Got a little glamour shot there of old Captain Carter, looking only like Captain Carter could look. So there you go. And then we got the blurb. Let's read the blurb, what it says about old Captain Carter. With the super soldier program in peril, Peggy Carter bravely participates by becoming Captain Carter. So it's the What If universe. What if she was Captain America, basically? Old Peggy stepping in. Good for her. Good for her. On the background here, you got, it's interesting. It's a purple. It almost looks like the White House back there. I don't know what that is. I guess somebody probably knows. Oh, it's the same thing from the back here. It's the same background there. So there you go. See you later. Goodbye. Little plastic prison for old Peggy Carter, Captain Carter. Peggy, call me Captain from now on. There she is. Looks like no weapons with this one. That's unfortunate. I guess they can scoot around it. They give her the shield, but it would have been nice to have some guns or something. But it seems like guns are getting harder and harder to come by in my action figures. And I'm pretty open to anything. As long as you're not hurting somebody else, I don't really care. So guns don't offend me. I don't know if it offends most people out there. I think people that are in power assume guns offend a lot of people in packaging. But most people could care less, and that's kind of where I'm at. I don't really care. There you go. See you later. All right. Now, let's look at this. Usually I start with some of these accessories. Well, let's start here. We got two arms for the Watcher. We'll get to this later in the week, like I said, so I'm sitting those off to the side. But let's get down to this Peggy Carter. My gosh, this is a strong figure here. This is better out of the package. I guess I didn't look at it real hard in the package, but we saw glamour shots. We saw some of the Marvel pictures, some of the live stream stuff like that. This is a fabulous looking picture. The head scan, the head sculpt on this one, it really does pop. It's a very vibrant kind of peach skin color, obviously, but with the hair, and then you add the Union Jack and the reds and the blues and the whites here. This figure really does pop. It does pop very well. I like the looks of this. This is much better than expected here. I like it a whole lot. We got double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, very tight joints on this one, which we love. Thigh swivel, bicep swivel, Head rotates all the way around if you want to. I don't think it pops off too easy though. Nope, does not. You got the double jointed elbows, like I said. You got the hands that move all over the place. They are removable if you need to. It does have the little forearm gauntlets that can be removed if you take the hands off, so be careful of that if you're going to do that. Double jointed knees, like I said. I think a boot cut. Boot cut, no boot cut. Then you got ankles that move all around. But boy, the coloring on this is great. And then when you add in, I talked about the red, white, and blue colors, but then you add in the kind of harness chest vest thing with the brown, then the brown gloves, the brown boots. Just really captures this thing. This is a solid figure. And I'm not speechless, but I'm a little speechless. This is way better than I expected it to be. No paint imperfections that I see anywhere, and I'm just taken aback by how good this head sculpt is here. Bravo, Marvel Legends team. Really cool. I guess it depends where you sit on this character, if it's a must-have for you or not. I'm not going to say this was my favorite What If episode or anything like that, but it's still very strong, very good representation of the character. You know exactly who this is when you have this out of the package. No extra hands or any of that kind of stuff. Does she fit on a Ringside Collectibles stand? Oh, and she fits like a glove. So there you go. But we got a little interesting ankle joint on hers. It's a little rough. Both ankles are a little rough. I might have to play with those a little bit, maybe even heat them up. But she does fit like a glove on the Ringside Collectible stand, like I said. Use discount code Kyle, save 10% if you're looking for your stands out there. Spend your money on your figures, not your stands, ringsidecollectibles.com. But she fits, but she's got a weird lean with her. See, she fits perfectly, but I got to work on these ankles. That's the only negative spot I see here is they're kind of bent back a little bit. I don't know. Hopefully that's just not a... Hopefully it's a defect on mine and not all of them out there. Well, it looks like the ball is rotated. Anyways, I'll play with that later. We don't need to see here, sit me playing with these ankles forever. But then she does have her Union Jack type shield going on, very similar to how Captain America would if he was British. So there you go. But it's a lot of good colors on this one. We've seen shields before, but I do feel this is maybe a hair smaller than a normal shield. Female shield being smaller. Good paint applications. I don't see any problems on this one either. Every once in a while you get some scratches, stuff like that. Her hands do fit right in there, of course, like a glove. And you can remove the hands if you wanted to get a tighter fit, but fits in there perfectly. Fits in there perfectly. Fabulous figure here. Peggy Carter. I don't know. This one I didn't expect to be at the top of my list, but we're only one figure in so far. But this is very good. This is very good and way better than expected. This will go great with the Hydra Stomper. We'll unbox that on the channel as part of this whole thing because it's part of the set in a way. It's still What If. So we'll do her. We'll put her with the Hydra Stomper, see how that looks together. Of course, we've got previous Peggy Carters back in the day. Got that 2-pack with Steve Rogers. This was on Amazon, still probably is forever. Not the biggest selling pack ever. But there it is, another lifetime ago, I guess, in a different galaxy. This is the What If, and this is the regular one of Captain Peggy Carter. But a solid figure. Strongly recommend this one on my end. I was blown away by it, as you heard in the video. But how will Doctor Strange fare? Let's dig into the Doctor Strange. All right, next up we've got Doctor Strange Supreme. He's supremely strange, apparently. And we're going to just take a look at the packaging like we always do. There's Doctor Strange. We've got that purple background. This is the Doctor Strange. A lot of people like this episode. I was kind of indifferent on a lot of them, and this was one of the ones kind of drug on a little bit for me. And, you know, you like what you like and you don't what you don't. It was just okay for me. But this Doctor Strange was quite the different Doctor Strange than we normally see in the MCU and in the Marvel Comics, stuff like that. He really needed like a couple of cups of coffee or really a long night's sleep, it seemed like. He was getting a little creepy there. But Doctor Strange returned to the lineup. We hadn't had Doctor Strange figures forever. Now we're getting a few different ones, and we got a Walmart exclusive Marvel Comics edition Doctor Strange coming in January, February 2022. Hopefully somewhere around there. Could be April. Who knows? But there's Doctor Strange looking only like he can look in the package there. Got that What If symbol at the top. Part of the Watcher Build-A-Figures, you guys know. A little glamour shot of the old Doctor right there. And another glamour shot of him right there. And, of course, the back of the package. There he is looking all magical, like he's a supreme Doctor Strange. You got warnings and UPC, stuff like that. You got the cross-sell, the whole Watcher wave. At the end of the week, like I said, we'll build the Watcher and we'll rank the set. We got the blurb, we got the Marvel Legends logo. Let's see what it says. When an unforeseen event changes Stephen Strange's perspective on life, the path he chooses is one filled with even darker magic. So you gotta watch out for the dark magic. Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin, he'll tell you all about watching out for that dark magic. There it is. Different background than Captain Carter. See you later. Goodbye. Oh, we got 2 plastic prisons here. We got a plastic prison just for the cape. See you later. Falling out. Ooh, an interesting cape, and it's not sticky, but it's greasy. We got the greasy cape going on. My hands are all greasy. I'm sure your guys' is greasy as well, but oh my gosh, I haven't had a new figure like this that's been this greasy in quite some time, so it's almost needs rubbed down with a paper towel or something. It's greasy on both sides. It even is pooling up a little bit on the back of the cape here, but you know, you can never have enough capes. It is truly cape season. We're deep into the fall weather. November is here, so it is officially cape season. Doctor Strange way ahead of the curve, even if he is greasy. Now my hands are just absolutely disgusting going forward. Lucky me. But here's old Stephen Strange in the plastic prison. You got that Watcher leg down below. Looks a little strange. It just looks like almost like a Barbie doll leg stuck in there. And then he does have an effect and no extra hands, none of that kind of stuff. So it's the cape is basically the big accessory here. Pull out that. Pull out that. There it goes. See you later. Goodbye. All right, the Watcher's leg. We'll add that to the collection of body parts. At the end of the week, we're going to put them together like I keep saying. We do get an extra hand with this Doctor Strange. And there's a little bit of green overspray going on with this, which I'm not really surprised, but it does have some effects to it, like a Doctor Strange would do, of course. So you got the hand, and it's all attached to it. So got to think I'll put that in there. But then, once again, we got a big grease spot on his back. Can you see that in the kind of like below the hole? A little different color there. It's a big grease spot going on. As I wipe it on my pants, it's like permanently stained, it looks like. I got it off, I think. But boy, this is a very greasy figure. I don't know. I don't know if at the factory they brought in Kentucky Fried Chicken that day and that's what happened. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. But once again, you know, you see this and you think it's probably Doctor Strange or somebody in that kind of world and feuding with him or something like that. It does feel like Doctor Strange, but it definitely feels different. Part of that is the animation style. You guys that have seen it, you understand the animation style, but it does look like him, but more of a sunken in face, you know, more of a sickly type guy is what he almost looks like here, but you can kind of tell it is Doctor Strange. He does have the, I don't know what we call this. What do you call this wrapped around him? It almost looks like he's got a hoodie and he wrapped it around his waist, but you got that going on there all around. Good purples and oranges. These purples and blue colors, we don't see this in a lot of figure combinations, so this really does stand out color-wise to me. That's how I see it, at least. And he's got the gold gauntlets on his arm, a lot of decor on there. You got the red kind of going around. No paint imperfections on any of these figures so far, so I do like that. Like what I'm seeing there. Double jointed elbows. Hands are removable, of course. Double jointed knees. Bicep swivel. All the typical Marvel Legends articulation here. We're going to try to slide in his greasy cape. Will it stay on him? It is awfully greasy. Gosh, it really is. It's sliding all around him. You put that cape on, and now all of a sudden we mean business. Unfortunately, the cape does have some smudges and stuff, some tears on the, not tears, but rips across the black that's showing the gold color underneath. I don't know what's up with this cape. Between that and just being slimy, I mean, it really does need to be degreased. It's very kind of strange, but it's the plastics breaking down or whatever you want to call it, but I'm going to take that off. We already talked about the hand. But a good enough looking figure. Will he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Discount code Kyle saves 10%. Oh, it fits like a glove. Fits like a glove. So there he is right there. Say it all the time. Spend your money on your figures, not your stands. And a lot of these guys need stands or some kind of support because they fall over. And I think when you put his cape on him, he kind of fits in that same world of being able to fall over on us. This thing is so slimy. I don't know. I'd be curious. If you open this, is your cape this slimy? You got like pockets of slime and stuff going on here. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how greasy this is. But an okay figure. I like this one too. And this, I don't think I like it as much as Captain Carter, but this one is much better than expected as well. So they're really knocking it out of the park here. I don't know if my expectations were just extremely low or what the case was. We do have the No Way Home, Far From Far From Home, No Way Home, Far From Home, I believe. Spider-Man, Doctor Strange Wave. We recently unboxed this on the channel, so if you missed that, go check that one out. But a little comparison there of a couple of Doctor Stranges we've gotten recently. Like I said, we go from no Doctor Strange to already said and getting a couple of these, getting a Walmart exclusive, and who knows what else we're going to get from Doctor Strange. I think his future is so bright, we might have to all wear shades. But there's Doctor Strange. Would love to hear your thoughts on Captain Carter and Doctor Strange. Did you pick these two up? You playing the long game? My Walmarts have stocked this set at least 3 times now, so this thing is hitting very hard. I'm not sure if by the time Christmas rolls around, if this will be totally off the pegs, and we'll see some other maybe Fantastic Four, maybe the Spider-Man set taking its place in some of the heavy distribution. But I would say now's the time to jump on these if you're playing a little bit of that long game. It could be, like I said, 3 waves already to my local Walmart. I don't know if they're going to get another one from at least my way of understanding my Walmart stores. But yours could be different. And as usual, you can always go to Big Bad Toy Store and pick up the set anytime you want. So there it is, Doctor Strange, Peggy Carter. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media, SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and of course, ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson, support the channel, and we're going to unbox all this wave on the channel this week, so make sure you're subscribed. But for Peggy Carter, Doctor Strange, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.